Working hard is so much more important than how naturally smart you are in almost every field. I think chess illuminates kind of a perspective that I have on things that I'd like to impart to my children that I think is valuable. And it's like, if you're willing to put the work in and study one thing and do one thing really well, you can be amazingly successful at it. So successful that the whole world basically couldn't tell the difference between you and the people that are better at it than you. And you'll be successful and you'll be great at it. And it'll give you a full, meaningful life. And I think chess really illustrates that because there's a few preternaturally gifted chess players that just have a mind so far beyond everyone else. And they're the best who ever lived. You know, Bobby Fischer, Gary Kasparov, Magnus Carlsen. They talk about the great American champion in the 1800s, Paul Morphy. These guys saw the board and it was like magic to them. The game just clicked, kind of like the way Mozart would look at piano keys. At least that's the myth. If you actually do a more realistic and detailed study, what you find is that a lot of them were obsessives. They obsessed over chess and they did nothing but study chess. And they also had a gift. They might have an IQ of 200 or 220. So when you combine those two things, you end up with the greatest chess players who ever lived. But the thing is, you can be an amazing chess player, a grandmaster, so good that you'll beat 999,999 out of every 100,000 people you'll play. And you might only have an IQ of 115 or 120 if you're willing to put the work in to study chess. And I think that that's a lesson that's so valuable for people to understand. You don't have to be the most brilliant lawyer in the country to be an amazingly successful attorney. So good of an attorney that only a few people would know the difference between you and the guy who's, quote unquote, the best attorney.